So we're back with our friends from Quill and Pad, Ian and Beth. So the last time we saw each other was like 2 days ago. Right. So still a bit more encounters, new watches you've seen over the last 2 days. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, 2 days worth of watches, it's been a lot. I'd say in the past 4 or 5 days, we've seen 150, 200 watches easily. But the last 2 days have been good as well. And I would like to highlight the Planetarium at Van Cleef & Arpels. 38 millimeters, lady size. It's not just shrunk down either. It's a whole new movement. Planets rotating around the sun and all these cool astronomical things, and really so wearable and beautiful. I was deeply impressed.
And that little moon there?
Oh, the moon that rotates around the Earth as the Earth goes around the sun. Oh, amazing. And that's thanks to the people at Christian van der Klauw in the Netherlands who invented and developed the movement. So.
And in fact, that's the watch they should have brought out last time, because really it's a ladies' watch, it's a ladies' brand, and that astronomical watch was just beautiful. I agree 100%. I thought the first version was good, but just unwearable, especially for women. This one, just beautiful, seeing those planets going round in the correct orbit, so whether it's 190 days or with Mars, Venus, the moon, all astronomically correct, fantastic effort.
And the way to set it, the calendar is pretty smart, pretty simple also.
Yeah, it's a cheat sheet on the back, basically, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very clever.
User manual on the back, that was really a little magic touch.
Yeah, exactly. It reminded me a little bit of the Antiquitera, you know. Okay. You know, while we're with ladies' watches, today I had the chance to try on the Romain Gaultier Insight Micro Rotor Lady, which is Romain's first automatic watch, but kind of recreated for women with a few little elements, mother of pearl, diamonds, that kind of thing. And I wore it for a good hour today, and wow, I did not want to take it off. Really great size.
So why did you?
Fit, $80,000 bucks.
Kind of talks for itself. Yeah.
So yeah, that was another highlight for me today. Absolutely, 2 lovely ladies' watches that really are wearable and they make sense, even if they're complicated and expensive. So yeah.
That's another one that really surprised me, just how different it looked to the men's version. It's quite a technical watch. Any man would be very happy to wear, and yet just a few subtle changes and it looks very, very feminine. Mm-hmm. I still wouldn't be surprised if some men liked it as well.
Oh, that could well be, absolutely. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What else did you see then?
Technology-wise, it blew me away. Renaissance with the E-Crown, kind of mixing modern tech with mechanical tech, and so clever, so wonderful. Just a few little, changes here and there, and it's this amazing piece of technology. It's a mechanical watch that basically sets and adjusts itself
in such a small size.
Yeah.
I mean, with so much technology inside it, mechanical watch, electronically controlled and operated, and yet very, very slim, very, very wearable.
Why do you think that it's only a brand in a certain way that doesn't come from watchmaking that is able to be so creative?
I think that's the reason they're so creative. I think for some of the brands, generations of watchmaking history also holds you back, because you think this is how to do it, whereas these people without that kind of tradition are much, much freer to imagine. I'm sure history just closes as many doors as it opens.
Interesting comment.
Yeah, that's probably very true. He thinks outside of the box as an industrial designer and a designer of many other objects before he ever came to watches. I think it's been 10 years that he's been in the watchmaking field now. I mean, he's really brought a lot to it for a small brand, for an independent, and not even a watchmaker.
And not in Switzerland, Belgium, wow. Yeah. Who makes watches in Belgium?
Very true, very true. So, anything else?
Yeah, another thing I'd like to highlight is Girard-Perregaux. Not for the lower end, but here really at the high end.
I see you coming there.
Oh my goodness, the Neo Tourbillon, the new one with all the skeletonized bridges and all the lovely space inside the sapphire crystals and the triaxial minute repeater. Wow, the sound on that thing, incredible. I was really blown away, yeah.
And it's so light, it's so strange in a certain way.
Yeah, but that's what I like about it, the strangeness. But at the same time, there was then the La Esmeralda Tourbillon with all the beautiful engraving, traditional, and I mean, it went, both sides of the spectrum and just beautiful, really, really, really beautiful. I'm duly impressed, yeah.
Great. Ian?
My eye was more caught by the Polaris collection. Jaeger-LeCoultre, I thought that was the most coherent collection I've seen at the whole fair, and maybe in the last few years. Beautiful, the member rocks, just all of the watches, the whole collection, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And then, last but not least, I would say the Cartier, the Revealed Panther. I've rarely seen such a wonderful, playful watch that has it all, you know, weird technology, but mechanical watchmaking, and just, it's a piece of art, really, isn't it? Yeah.
You can see what it does, and it's impossible to work out how it does it. It's a little like raindrops falling, and they fall into a shape of a panther's head. Absolutely fantastic watch.
Right. So we end up on this playful note from Cartier.
Absolutely.
And
speaking of playful notes, I must mention Hermes. We saw yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Their theme is playtime this year. Fantastic brand. Have to welcome them to the SIHH, and really they brighten the place up.
well, thank you for all this feedback, and we'll see each other very soon, I guess, in another event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.